Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips with a brand new unboxing video, and thanks so much to Second Sight Films for sending over a copy of this collection to show you guys a closer look at. And in this video too, I'm going to show you guys, unboxing what's in here, let you guys know about the features in this set. I'm also going to show you guys a closer look inside as well, like a closer in detailed look at the contents of this set and all that kind of stuff. But like I said though, this is one I am so excited here to show you guys, and this is the Dawn of the Dead 4K collection here, which is from Second Sight Films, and this is a UK release. Now, since this is a 4K collection, 4K is region free. So you guys can watch 4K. If you guys order this, you can watch this one no problem whatsoever in US players. So like I said, 4K does not have any region code locking or anything like that to it. The only thing though is this particular edition though only includes the 4K copies of the films. So don't get this edition though if you do not have 4K, because like I said, it only includes the 4K discs. The special features disc in here though, that is a Blu-ray. Now the Blu-ray in here though is region B locked. So like I said, the 4K discs are region free, but there is one Blu-ray of special features, and there's some really, really cool features in this set. I'm going to let you guys know the ones that are on here. But that one, though, you guys will have to have an all-region, region-free player to play that one, because that one is region B locked. So I want to make sure that you guys know about that. But in here though, so basically what this collection has is it has, all the different cuts of Dawn of the Dead in, the original Dawn of the Dead, George Romero's Dawn of the Dead in 4K. So it has in here though, disc 1 has the theatrical cut. And Theatrical Cut is the one that's like the most known version of the film. That one's been released a lot. Like when it came to in the U.S., the U.S. has only ever released the Theatrical Cut on Blu-ray. There was a box set years before. I think it was from Anchor Bay that had like all the cuts together, but that was only ever released on DVD. But in the U.S. though, there's never been Blu-rays or 4Ks or anything like that of any of these other cuts, except for the original DVD set. But the theatrical cut was the one that was been released on Blu-ray in the past in the US, and this is the most known cut of the film. And then it has in here the extended cut, the extended cans cut, which at one point was kind of called the director's cut. I think I remember that at one point was sort of considered the director's cut. And that one is, I think it's 10 minutes longer. And I remember some of the stuff that it had in it was like, it was different. It had some more scenes of them when they were kind of like barricading themselves in the mall and kind of putting up like a false wall. There was a couple things in the beginning of the movie that was added into that one. That was the one that I used to watch the most. That was like the cut I liked, because I liked a lot of some of the extended stuff of them, like I said, walling themselves into the mall and everything. And then but also though on the theatrical cut, it has a commentary track on here with George Romero, Tom Savini. Has a brand new commentary track on here with Travis Crawford. And then on the cans cut, it has a commentary with Richard P. Rubinstein on that one. And then the third disc in here is the Argento cut. And that one has on there, though, a commentary with Ken Foree, Scott Reiniger, Gaylen Ross, David Emge. Hopefully I'm saying his name correct. Now, the Argento cut, that was the cut that Dario Argento edited of the film. And it kind of cut down some of the humor in it. So some of the scenes that had, cut down some of the dialogue, some of the kind of the humor was cut down. It was all the music was pretty much from Goblin in that version. It didn't have a lot of the library music, like the public domainish kind of music that they used in the theatrical cut and the extended cut. That one though, like I like that cut, but I like the humor and some of the, like I said, some of the humor was taken out of that particular edit of the film. And then the disc 4, which is the Blu-ray, which has special features on it, that has tons of stuff. It has on here brand new Zombies and Bikers, and that basically is talking to the actors that played the bikers and zombies in the film, and it's kind of going to some of the locations where the zombies were, where the helicopter zombie was, going back to the mall, kind of some reunion footage because the one thing that's cool is at the Monroeville Mall where they shot this, they do conventions where they do like a Dawn of the Dead convention there at the mall. So there's some footage of that in there with the zombies, talking to Tom Savini, who did the special effects makeup, and he also played one of the the head biker zombies, head biker guy, not biker zombies, but the biker guy he's in there, you know, talking about the film. But it's basically, though, all the people who, tons of them that were zombies, talking about their experiences and how they got involved and all that kind of stuff. It also has in here, though, Memories of the Monroeville Mall with Tom Savini and a number of the other actors going back to the mall and kind of giving a tour of it now. That's on there, and that's a 34-minute feature, and there's the 59-minute feature is the one talking to the zombies that were involved in the film. Has a brand new thing on here with talking to Tom Savini about the makeup in the film. It has in here an interview with Richard France. It has a lost George Romero interview on this one. It has on here the Document of the Dead, the documentary on Dawn of the Dead. It also has the extended cut of the Documentary of the Dead. It has the Dead Will Walk 2014 documentary, trailers, and radio spots. It also includes in this limited edition set the audio music for the film. So it has the music by Goblin. It also has 2 CDs of library music as well from the film. Now I'm going to show you guys a closer look inside. I'm also do a you know, up close look as well after this look as well, showing you guys more in this set. But here's a look though at the back, and this, you know, this comes off like this. Tells you the features that are in here. But this is such a cool set. It's in a hardbound case like this, and it opens up like this. And in here, though, like I said, I'm going to show you guys a much closer look at this next, but I just want to show you guys what was in here. So in here you get like a novelization version of the film in here. You also get the booklet in here, which has all kinds of like facts about the film, about the production, some really cool archival pictures in here, behind the scenes, archival posters, all that kind of stuff from the film. And then in here, though, it's the 2 different sets of discs. The first set in here has the film, so it has, you know, the first one in here is the theatrical cut, the extended cut, the Argento cut, and then the special features disc. And like I said, just keep in mind that the special features disc is region B locked, but the 4K disc, if you have like I said, there's no region locking on 4K. And then the last one in here, and this is the soundtrack. So it has the Goblin soundtrack, and then the 2 library music CDs in here as well. But now, though, we're going to take a closer, you know, up close look at the set in much more detail, looking at the books and the discs and all that kind of stuff. But now, though, we're going to take a closer look at the box set and show you guys, like, you know, a look at the booklets in here and all that kind of stuff in better detail. But here's a look at the front here. And I love the image on here because this is the original poster image for the film. It has on here Dawn of the Dead. On the side, it says Dawn of the Dead. The back, it has, you know, Ken Foree's quote from the film, you know, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. Here's a look on the side here. And here's how it opens up, too. So basically, it opens up like this. And then inside of here, you see the 4 different things. So the first thing in here is the booklet. I'll show you guys a closer look inside of this booklet. And I love the image here on this one of the characters looking down, you know, at the zombies of the mall. And this is such a great movie, though. Like, you know me, too. I love mall movies. So anything set in malls, too, I always love. Chopping Mall, Phantom of the Mall, so many great mall films. But there's a lot of really cool, like, classic photos and stuff like that in here. Let me get to where some of the pictures are in here. But there was a number of really cool images in here. Here's like this is the bus that's in the Monroeville Mall where the film was shot. I always want to go to that mall. Hopefully I get to see that mall soon because I will be in Pittsburgh coming up, so I definitely hope to get to look at the mall. But there's a lot of really cool like zombie photos and behind the scenes stuff in here, makeup effects, all that kind of stuff. This is like the Italian poster image for it, because the one thing with this movie too is it's called a lot of different things. Like in Italy, the movie was called Zombie. That's why those other movies that were Lucio Fulci's films like Zombie 2 was called Zombie 2, because it was technically an unofficial sequel to this film. And like I said, that's why, you know, there's always like kind of a discrepancy with the titles and all that kind of stuff. But here's some of the I think these were like for the music and stuff in the film. There's some toys in here, lots of really cool Dawn of the Dead toys that they made throughout the years. And here's some other like art, you know, alternate posters for the film. This one here with the zombie title, some kind of like a play set thing that they had. Here's like a Japanese cover for it. This is one I remember too. I think this was on one of the UK covers in the past. I remember seeing that one in one of the UK box arts. But like really, like I said, really, really great images and stuff like that in this one. But a very, very cool booklet. And then the other booklet in here too. This was like a novelization of Dawn of the Dead. So it's like Dawn of the Dead, like in a novel form. So that was really cool that was included in here as well. Here's a look at the back of that one. Now I'll show you guys the discs in here, a closer look at the discs. And the first one in here, I think this is the one that has the movies, because the other ones were the soundtracks. But here's a look at the discs. So it has in here, the theatrical cut, the extended cans cut, the Argento cut, which was it was kind of changed around. I talked about that earlier, but it was like kind of took a lot of the comedy out. And then the bonus features disc. Now this one, like I was saying, keep in mind though that is region B locked. So you guys have to have an all region player to play that one. But here's a look though at the images on here, the zombies and stuff outside the mall. And then the other disc in here was all the music. What was really cool though is in here it has and I was saying earlier, it has the original soundtrack by Goblin, but it also has like the kind of like public domain kind of music that they use. It was kind of like library music, so it was actually very cool that they included those ones on here. And like so that's why some of this, like the library kind of music that you heard in here, they would kind of be music you could license for films, and they would have it like in a lot of like indie horror movies in the 60s, 70s, and 80s used a lot of library music. And sometimes you even like see they don't even have a composer in a movie, they just have like the name of the library music that they were using and stuff like that. I remember even the movie Rabbit used a lot of library music. But a really, really cool set here. Like I said, this is was one of my most anticipated releases, so really, really glad to get to show you guys a closer look at this collection here. So that was my closer look at this really cool Dawn of the Dead 4K box set here from Second Sight Films. Now, if you guys have never seen Dawn of the Dead, this is an absolute must-watch film. Of course, this is the follow-up film to Night of the Living Dead, and it's basically, though, if you guys don't know the film, if you guys have never seen it, it's basically, though, about a group of people who go and hide out in a mall. It's kind of like the zombie outbreak has happened, and they don't really know what to do, and they ended up getting a hold of a helicopter, and they're basically flying around trying to figure out where to go and where to hide out, and they go, oh look, there's an indoor shopping mall, and oh that looks like a great place, and we can hide out in there. And then they go in there and find out that there's all sorts of food in there and everything, but there are zombies in the mall, so they have to kind of figure out how to have a whole big plan of taking out all the zombies, and then kind of barricading the doors and barricading themselves inside, and like living inside this mall and kind of making a life for themselves in there. But things are not going to go well, and things are going to kind of take a very bad turn, and that's basically what the movie is about. But it is a great film. If you guys have never seen this movie, this is an absolute must watch. And also too, if you guys have never seen it before and you guys have 4K, to see this for the very first time in 4K is definitely an absolute the best way to see it. 4K wise though, the movie looks great. All the transfers on here are amazing. Second Sight did a great job, cleaning these films up. I'm so glad to have these on 4K, and especially to have 4K of all the different edits of the film, which I think is great, because they all have really different things about them. Like I said, really, really cool set. Thanks so much to Second Sight Films for sending over this set to show you guys. But anyway, though, guys, thanks so much for watching and subscribing. And like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later.